So this video is dedicated to the Born to Rack pianist, who offered me some great insights regarding Rachmaninoff. So hopefully and it was the middle section, I think, of the G minor prelude, which he helped me with to keep my hands closer to the keyboard, I think. So I think it was the middle bit. Anyway, that was the middle bit, but without the right hand, and hopefully that's gone some way to eliciting the interest of the great Born to Rack pianist, who's provided many of us with many hours of enjoyment. In fact, speaking of myself, I would just go and have a bath as I put on his live rack or back rack session, and just let the music waft over to the bathroom where I will be wallowing in my bath. So that was very enjoyable. Yeah, the great Rachmaninoff. Who else was a composer and a pianist? A great composer. He composed more than 50. He conducted. He was a great composer, of course, but he conducted over 50 performances at the Bolshoi in Moscow before he left Russia to go to to America, I think, via Scandinavia. And obviously a great composer. And apparently, hopefully, Born to Rack will find this interesting. According to an unidentified source, but I found it on the internet, Rachmaninoff has the most. His music is the most inventive. It has and the criterion is that to be the most inventive composer, that for every page of music there are a certain number of fully fledged musical ideas, which which is what Rachmaninoff has, and a much maligned composer. And apart from that, he's a great pianist, as we can hear from his many recordings. I've got the full set of his recordings. I got them on CD, so I know them all quite well. But some are obviously, I don't know. He must have. Well, we don't really know why they're on his discs. For example, the Mozart is tremendously rubbish, and there's another one which is really bad, but otherwise they're superlative. And he's my favorite pianist, and he's a number of other people's favorite pianists. Well, actually, he's not. Hoffman is my favorite, but in some respects, I prefer Rachmaninoff. Actually, it's either Rachmaninoff or Hoffman, but actually, there is something about Rachmaninoff which is at times better than Hoffman and better than Horowitz and so forth. For example, his rendition of you could say that his playing is a bit too fast. For example, the Schubert Impromptu number 4, the 899, he does possibly a bit too fast. And I think he condenses, if I'm not mistaken, as does Rubinstein. Anyway, but a good his Chopin, his works by Chopin. I like his Scherzo number 3. That's the best one. It really has that element of surprise and that comic kind of idea which a scherzo should have, and that's really brought out in that third scherzo. But I think all the miniatures that he does as well, the mazurkas and the nocturne in F minor, I think, and the mazurka in C sharp minor, my favorite one. He plays his playing is second to none. Okay, well, thank you very much for your time, and I do hope that you'll join me. And I would highly recommend the channel Born to Rack. He's a very good pianist, and his friend as well. They do some great do with the orchestra done by the other pianist, and Rack 3. And so, but I hope that they do the suite for pianos #1, because I prefer that to #2. But who knows what these great pianists will do. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.